I expected to go, nope. Thanks for coming out. Oh, no, it did the thing. Look at that. It actually connected to the thing. It connected to Twitch. That's nice. Yay! Success! Yes, Kappa. How do I... no, this needs to turn. So I can do that. And then... This is very cute and all, but... Where is my... Change to no chat. No, I want chat. Where's my chat? There's my chat. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. So what are we doing? We did trains. The plastics and rubber is now in. Yeah, that's fine. Well, they're going through what's left. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Why are you still up? Oh, that I forgot. You don't sleep. Oh, to be a teenager again. See. I would take the body back. If we could just take my brain and all my experience and all the stuff I've learned and drop me back into like an 18-year-old body, sign me up. It's really not that late here. It's really early. That is a technicality. Teenage body's half dead. I don't know what you mean. Yeah. You'll understand more when you're 40. Don't worry. You're gonna wonder where all that energy went. And all the flexibility and all that other stuff. And the ability to go without sleep. Energy wear, yeah. Energy is all that stuff you're burning off while you're building sheds for your tractors. I should probably get some more iron plate. Okay, this looks like it's... That's okay, the 4 in the middle. Not the shed. No, not again, still. Alright, let's close this. So what have you been up to? You're not back to school yet, I mean... It's what? 3 in the morning there? 3:30? You're up before the cows are. Cows do sleep. How do you think people manage to go cow tipping? Because they catch the cows when they're asleep. Also known as sleeping. Yes, lazy sleeping. Yes. I agree. Only 3:34. Now I can go to about 2 o'clock in the morning and then stuff starts to go not happy. I could probably go without sleep if it was an emergency. If for whatever reason the kids needed me to be up all night, I could do it. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I could do it. All right. What are we making now? So for 3 hours last night and woke up at 6 a.m. Why am I home? I have no idea. Oh, God. Are you one of those early risers? You're up with the sun? Are we missing anything? Is aluminum. Okay, so I guess I should probably get more plates so that I can build more floors. Well, more foundations. This is the wrong floor. I need a sign on the outside of the building that tells me where I'm supposed to go. This is also not the right floor. Alright, this is the floor. Now, I'm not a morning person either. I would rather stay up really, really late and get up really, really late. Yes. Luckily, my job is at home, and I can do it in my pajamas. So. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And probably enough. Eating once a day is not a bad thing necessarily. As long as you're eating enough. That's the catch. If you're only eating like, 500 calories once a day, that's not good. But if you're, eating a ton of food once a day, it works. Yeah, no, that's not enough. You gotta eat more than that. Because if it's just like a little yogurt cup, that's only like 100 calories, 150 calories. Perfect example of what not to be when you grow up. That's like every teenager. Teenage bodies are pretty resilient. Which is a good thing, considering the stupid things that most teenagers do. Alright. Floor is in. Over that. This is bauxite up here. I'm gonna have to put in 4, 5, 6. Your head. Your mind always hurts from this lack of sleep. Well, I mean, you know, get more sleep. What are you doing? Just playing games? Floating around Twitch? Fair enough. I can't argue with that. Though, this is a pretty chill game, so it might be enough to put you to sleep. Hey, I tried. Oh no, did it? What was causing the problem? Oh, well, isn't the experimental basically the same as live right now? I thought I read something on their little, a blurb somewhere they were saying that update, whatever, I don't know. You have enough caffeine in your body to kill a horse. You don't think you'll fall asleep. I don't know, that's a lot of caffeine. Horses can take on a whole lot of caffeine. Not a good idea. They get a little bit spicy, but it makes for a more interesting time. Spicy like a meatball, yes. All kinds of spicy. I was watching this video on TikTok. It's of a miniature horse foal, and he's super spicy. He comes at people and he rears up. Now keep in mind, he's no bigger than a German Shepherd. Like, he's little. So he comes at people and he rears up at them and he turns around and he kicks at them and all this stuff, and they laugh at him and push him out of the way. So they're trying to halter break him. So they put the halter on him, and the second he feels pressure on the lead rope, he sits, he lays down, and then he plays dead. And he remains there on the ground until the pressure goes away, and then he gets up, and he's all spicy again. He's so cute. They named him Hot Sauce. The stars look so beautiful. So look at your window. You don't have to look at the ceiling. Oh, ads are going to start in like a minute. So you're forewarned. What was I going to make here? I was going to do a bin to take all of the stuff. You got to go this way. It's 1, 2. I'm going to get it set up so it starts to feed up and out of the train station. I don't know how you want to do your factory build, but I can get everything up to the floor. Because it's been running long enough, these bins should be filled. 4, 3, 2, 1. Did it work? Did the ad start? Sometimes it lies. I feel like that one's out of... No, that's in line. There you go. No, it was weird. It did that the other night, too. It said it was going to start the ad roll and just didn't. Don't know why. Wasn't too concerned about it. Alright, let's train these guys up. This. Ad break ends in a minute. Now it's putting up an... I don't know. This thing's... It's broken. Just gonna call it broken and be done with it. Okay, and then we're gonna come out here, and it's not gonna be the middle, because that would make sense. So it's off to that 3rd. 6. Oh, into a piece that isn't even here. That's super helpful. Okay, the edge to the middle. There. Just got a Disney hat. Yay! You got a Disney ad. What is Disney trying to sell you? Okay, so. Ooh, number 3. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I think I gotta be in the right headspace for it, because I've seen clips. And it looks like it's an emotional roller coaster. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So the clips I've seen, it's going into Rocket's background of when he was a baby and he was taken from Earth by the, what the hell's his name? the High Evolutionary, I think is what the guy's name is. Basically, what's happening is a High Evolutionary is trying to create the perfect being. And what they did is he takes creatures from other planets and then does modifications to them to try to improve upon them, which is why Rocket has so many implants, why Rocket can speak, why Rocket is an engineering genius. It's because of the stuff that was done to him in these experiments. So when he was a baby and in this laboratory captivity situation, there were other animals there that became his friends and kind of became his family. And stuff happens, and they don't make it out, and he does. So he has crazy survivor guilt, which is why he is as suicidal as he comes across. Because when you're watching the other movies, he's constantly risking things, and he doesn't want to make friends, and he doesn't want to have family, and he doesn't want to have any attachments, and all this other stuff, and it's because of his history. So they go into that. And it is all kinds of messed up. Who needs a cat to leave hair all over the room when you have so much hair around the room for no reason? Yeah, I know how that goes. I shed a lot too. Did I end up coming over one too many? I did. Because, yeah, of course I did. Let's try there and see if that works. Yeah, I shed a lot of hair. Like, a lot. It's ridiculous. I'm trying new shampoo, though, so we'll see if it works. The new shampoo's got rice water in it. Okay, it has rice starch in it from rice water. It's supposed to help. Huh? Well, I'm working on it. It's not gonna happen overnight. Doop, 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 doop. There. Oh, I glitched out a little bit. One, two, three, four. There. And turn. There. And 1, 2. Oh. Stretch. Listen, you're reading my mind. Oh, God. Oh. Old and creaky. And hydrate. I'm gonna have to go get something else to drink pretty soon. Where are we here? We did this one here. This is too far in the middle. That should go there, I think. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Gotta work myself up to it. I'm debating if I want to watch that new Star Wars Ahsoka or whatever it is. Kind of disenchanted with the whole Star Wars Enterprise. Yeah. Words. That'll piss off a whole bunch of fanboys. The Star Wars Enterprise? Do you have a sleep resting one eye at a time? Yeah, I've done that before. Okay, why are we being difficult? Come on. All right, good. You're just being pissy, aren't you? Yeah, resting one eye at a time is fine. Just don't do it while you're, operating a motor vehicle. That would be bad. Okay, your bauxite's in. I don't know where you want it to go, but bauxite is in. Guns would be good. You gotta do that. Oh, over here? Okay. And it's just dedicated to making smokeless powder? Okay, fair enough. So what's happening over there in Romania? Anything interesting? Half of Canada's on fire. So, that's interesting. We don't hear very much about what's happening over there. Alright, get that hole filled in. Got a whole bunch of real estate down here we have to tinker with too. We could, in theory, put our storage thing here. This space is big enough for it. Well, I'm not going to do it until we kind of get the rest of the factory in, so I know how high I can go. Because I will build it all up in here, and some lady was mad at our president because she couldn't go in the hospital to visit her mother because the president was visiting some firefighters that suffered some bad burns. Oh, so they locked it down for security reasons. I mean, I get that. They do that here too. Well, sort of. They don't put the prime minister on that kind of a tight lockdown unless there's like an obvious threat. I would imagine they do that in the States with, well, especially with Trump. And they probably do it with Biden now too. Just some people are like that. It's like 20 minutes isn't going to make or break anything generally. I mean, I could get it if like I would understand if like her mother was on death's door and, you know, they didn't know she was going to make it the next 10 minutes and sure. But if it was just a, you know, a regular visit to the hospital, she's just complaining for the sake of it. Yeah, everything over here is a mess. Can't afford housing, can't afford food, can't afford gas. Something we don't have to worry about because we have a hybrid. Yeah, roosters do that. That's how roosters become dinner. The rooster where he is has started to crow. Which makes sense because it's about that time. It's 4 in the morning. Ba, ba, ba. What's up? Yay! It doesn't need to be made super fast. We're not going to go through it that fast. It'll be crazy demand initially, and then it will all level out once we get a bin full. And the fact that you have to gather the onions tomorrow. Well, you know, don't cry over it. It's just onions. You doing it by hand, or do you have like a machine to do it? How many onions are we talking here? Playing is your cool. Fun times, manual labor. Oh, bad growing season? We've had that problem over here too. The crops and stuff over here are underperforming. And then down in the States, they don't have anybody to pick the food that they have growing. So, yeah. Joke's on me, I don't. You must be used to them then. Doesn't bother you anymore. Chewing gum helps when you're cutting onions. I don't remember what the mechanism for it was, but if you chew gum while cutting onions, you won't cry. I don't remember the reason for it, but it does work. So. Well, I mean, if you're an onion farmer, it makes sense. I'm gonna run out of iron plates. Yeah, there we go. Come on, go up. Where, you're gonna stay with your aunt? Is it just closer to school? Closer to school and further from home. Oh, goodness. Too much drama? Alright, let's go do this. For what, to finish off those tech trees? What was the red canister? Turbo fuel? All this stuff we have no use for. I guess we should make some cars, though. It'll arguably be easier than using trains. Just found out your mom wanted to have... Oh, God. She wanted to terminate the pregnancy when she was pregnant with you. Too bad they didn't have the money. Poor people problem. Oh, jeez. How did that come out? Just random dinner time conversation? Oh, goodness. Yeah, because there was a ban on abortions in Romania for a while, wasn't there? I remember reading about it that they banned abortions. People weren't able to support any of the kids they were having, so they ended up putting them into... They just handed them over to the government. Oh, God. Yeah, they're pulling that crap here, too. They're trying to, well... Canada's a little trickier because there are laws already on the books to try to prevent stuff like that from happening, as in bringing in abortion bans. But the conservative government over here, which is the right wing, keep trying to sneak in legislation that will impact that. You're one lucky kid. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily an unlucky thing, so yeah. And the States is a mess with abortion stuff right now. Because there are places in the States, there are states that have banned it outright. And now they've got all kinds of women that are going to hospital with medical complications, and the doctors can't do anything until the fetus is actually, like, dead. And by that time, some of these women are ending up with sepsis. So they've got women that are basically they have to do things like hysterectomies on some of these women to save their lives, which guarantees they can't have a baby. It's like, none of it makes any damn sense. They just want to punish women. It's just a mess. It's all these religious types that are trying to gain control. I mean, that's the other problem. The church over here is running out of people to pay them, so trying to bump the numbers up. Your mom said it so casually, you weren't even surprised. That's a tough thing to get told, though. I don't know if her being kind of nonchalant about it is better or not. That's a hard one. I don't know. Because, I mean, even if that was on the table when I was pregnant, I don't know that I would tell my kids after the fact. I don't know what anybody would gain by that. Let's blow some of these guys up. You'll just go with it. Is what it is tactic. Yeah, but it's still kind of, you know, not good. Right, I don't know how that one blew up, but sure, we'll take it. Really? Like, what do you want me to do with this piece of information? Make a backstory like Batman. I mean, it's a valid question. I mean, what's the end game here? What are you supposed to do with this information? I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Was it? I don't know. Maybe it was. Jeez, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, like what was your goal? Like that doesn't like I can't fathom why you would tell anybody that. Especially the person you were going to do it to. Like I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. You didn't have any conversation topics. Jeez. Damn near anything is better than that. Like, jeez. Like any conversation would be better than that. Yeah, like I mean, you know. Like how does that conversation progress from there? I mean, it just I don't get it. People are weird. Like, geez, I wanted to abort you. Pass the sugar. Like, what? My God. That's maddening. Literally. That's just... wow. And obviously it was on her mind, so... maybe it's a roundabout way of telling you don't make the same mistakes? I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. Like, I don't want to assume it's malicious, but I really would have to be there to kind of judge to see what the tone was, but that's it's certainly a conversation killer, that's for sure. Can this thing? It doesn't turn. It was calm. Wow. I don't know. Maybe just she wanted to tell you for a long time for I don't know what reason, but she figures you're old enough now, I guess. Well, no, I mean, jeez. That's awful. Yeah, no, that's just awful. God. Was anybody else there with you? Or was it just you and her? Oh. Oh no, I can only imagine what you said in response. So both of them thought this was a good idea. Wow. He didn't care, he was just enjoying his fries. Jesus. Oh no. Oh, well, I guess priorities, right? Jeez, that just... Wow. Well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's not easy to accept some of that kind of stuff. It's just... That's just wild. I don't know, which child is it? Child 1 or child 2? Child 1. Did something happen today? Does she say it's like the skin hurts, or is it like inside? Did she bang into? She didn't bang into. Did she fall down today or anything like that? No, because it's gonna turn into a thing. I'll go up and check on her at 10 o'clock or so. Yes, but if it's not, then maybe it's something that warrants a little bit closer inspection. Is she coughing? She's not coughing or anything. Did she say it's hurting when she breathes or anything, or just it hurts? Because she didn't complain at all between, well, the time she got up and the time she went to bed. Yes, because they're trying to avoid bedtime. Just like you did when you were a little one. Everybody does. Everybody does. Everybody does. Everybody does. Oh, God. You just looked at your mom and said, oh, that's awesome. And all, but I'm enjoying my fries. Well, I mean, that makes sense. It's a valid response. We'll come up in a little bit. Yeah, we'll come up in a little bit and check on her. Your dad might come sooner. Oh, gosh. Little kids, I swear. Yeah, no, I can't see that being a bad response. I mean, to drop that at dinner and just go, hey, by the way. It's a little bit... It's not well thought out. Like, really not well thought out. Alright, so we got... beachfront over here. God, don't start with the yawning. No yawning. Yanni, no yawning. You remember Yanni? He was a musician from years ago. I saw a whole bunch of his CDs over at the thrift store. I was looking for a Taylor Swift CD. They did not have any. Ba, 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 dun, dun. Alright, so the train is good. That's a natural response, though, I think. You're downplaying it right now, because it's a shitty thing to say to somebody. Like, my God. Who thinks it's a good idea to say that? Like, Jesus. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, there's that. You're mostly enclosed. Don't fall in the drink. Yes, I would agree with that. Lack of sleep can definitely give you the giggles in inappropriate times. Just got run over by a train. That's fun. Alright, so what do we got left here to do? You did up all of the plans and stuff. So we're gonna go have to find one more to do this. Yeah, that's the thing. And nuclear. Of course it's raining after you spend an hour watering the tomato. Yeah, that's Murphy's Law. That is the way that works. That's blue resin. Programmable splitter. Alien organisms. Alright. What was she recently? Hey, at least you're still here to complain about it. Alright, so... You wonder how you're not in a rubber room right now. Well, I mean, you got time. But hopefully when you get moved out with your aunt, things will get better. Change of scenery, all that kind of stuff. Alright, so if we're gonna do this thing in here, I'm gonna need some room. I don't want that one. Oh, there we go. This. Can't wait for your aunt to tell you the full story of how your mom put you in a drawer when you were a baby. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I imagine your aunt's got a whole bunch of stories. Maybe some that you don't want to hear. Oh, goodness. This is not quite what spacing I want it, but it'll do. That also means I can probably shove this out one more line. Well, just make sure you drink lots of water. It might help. But my guess is if you're not getting enough sleep, that's where the headaches are coming from. Funny how I have to wake up at 9 watching. It's hypnotizing, that's why. Your brain doesn't want to go to sleep, it wants the dopamine. I know, because I do the same thing. I end up laying in bed playing on my phone way longer than I should. But my brain would rather have the dopamine and suffer in the morning. Big reason I don't have a television in my bedroom. Because I would just sit up all night and watch TV. Well, I mean, eventually you're gonna drop. So there's that. You can only hold off sleep for so long. Been at this for almost a month. You wonder when it's payback time for your body. It's coming. Even people with insomnia will eventually have a moment where the brain just turns off. I had a friend years ago, and she would be out partying all night, and she was driving home one day on the one of the big highways through here, and she lost like half an hour of time. We're reasonably sure that basically she kind of like her brain kind of turned off. She was able to continue driving, but she wasn't consciously like there anymore. It was really, really bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she got home and everything fine, but she was lucky. Yeah, don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not worth a trip to the hospital. It is. You should probably go to bed. I'm gonna hop off here in 15 minutes or so anyway. I'm gonna go upstairs and see what's going on with the tiny monkey. Tiny monkey. You haven't moved since 12 a.m. Well, I mean, you're kind of sort of relaxing. If you move right now, you're gonna break like the pots in Zelda. That's funny. My kids were playing Zelda not too long ago. The old school Zelda. With all the sprites and stuff. Okay, so I think this is where I'm going to put our little storage thing. I'm going to have to go look up and see what other people have made. But that's why this is all colored now, so we don't build on it. Yep, build on purple. Because I'm going to have to... Well, you've kind of compartmentalized it over here at the end anyway. It shouldn't be that hard to run a line out from every bin. Yeah, so I just gotta, yeah, just gotta run it out this way and everything will be good. So it's just a matter of figuring out how many bins I need. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so how many? Okay, so how much stuff is actually being made here? 1, 2, 3, 4 things. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. $16, 20, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29 things are unlocked right now. Your brain can't find words or memories to put together to make conversation right now. Ah, that's all right. Just zone out. You'll go to sleep. This should be fine to get rid of. Okay, we're gonna come in here. And we've got, this stuff is being made. This plus rifle ammo. I'm just trying to make a list of stuff that we're gonna have kind of going out that way in storage. So I'm gonna have like, there's 29 like items that I've got so far. I don't think rubber and plastic are on this either, so that's actually gonna be like 31. No, but I'm just okay, so I'm just trying to like, how much room do I possibly need? If everything had a bin, how much room do I possibly need? So things like we need rifle. So what things do you want me to have collecting? Yeah, rifle ammo and cluster obelisks. No, BELISK. Construction materials, so iron plates and copper sheets and stuff like that, yeah? Okay, so that's like 31 bins for all the building materials. Plus 1 for rifle ammo, 1 for cluster obelisks. Gas mask filters. What else do we need? That's probably all we need from here. Because I don't think anything else is like necessary. Now that I think about it, did I ever swear in chats? Because I can't remember if I did. I don't know if you did or not. Not tonight, anyway. I'm sure Nightbot would have complained. So yeah, building materials and stuff. So we're really looking at 1, 2, 3, 34 bins. So far. So yeah, there should be plenty of room. Then I'll just have to figure out how I want to put this in. What kind of fancy configuration? Well, best... Yes, fancy configurations. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Yay! How you doing there, bauxite train? Alright, looks like bauxite is basically full. It's only moving one... No, I know. I'm just letting you know that it's almost... Yeah, I like this game. I've got like 800 hours on this game at this point. I like these building games, though. So, I like this. I like Minecraft. Someone actually greets me like this. Are you close to dying? No, the answer is no. This is fine. With the bauxite, should they all feed into one single line to go into the processing? How do you... Yeah. As in only tap 3? Oh. Gotcha. Hey, Dark Alpha. How are you doing? Don't actually gives me like this thing close to dying. If I say no, then they say that's too bad. If I say yes, they say that's awesome. Your Twitch is committing self-unalignment to the heaviest of stages. Why is it committing self-unalignment? Your computer just can't handle it? Another stretch. Okay. Yeah, my phone's kind of funny about Twitch too sometimes. But the phone has no excuse. Yeah, it's Twitch, yeah. The Twitch mobile app is, it has some issues. Alright, so we're gonna do... I don't even know where this is gonna feed to. You're watching the stream in 160p. The game has such beautiful graphics. I don't know if he means 1600 or not. It could be a typo. He's tired. But it's entirely possible he's just seeing colored blurbs on his screen. You know? Alright, let's see here. Pixels look awesome. He says he's watching the stream in 160p. The pixels are beautiful. Two. You low-key broke Twitch and reprogrammed it so you could view it in 80p. Yay for 5 a.m. You can get up and go bring in the cows now. Alright. Bauxite needs water? So you need water to get it primed, and then the water has to turn back on itself. Sure. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna have it coming in, and it's gonna go to one refinery. Yeah? Okay. And that refinery is going to put out liquid into another refinery. Okay, so 2 refineries are going to feed to 1 refinery. So that's 3 refineries, okay. Okay. And then, so 1 and 2. It's going to water and silica powder. ICA. So the first one takes in bauxite, puts out H2O, bauxite and water. And then the second one takes in the liquid metal and puts out water, scrap, and silica. It puts out liquid metal and silica. This thing is confusing right quick. Yeah. Because the feedback is producing that extra 2 units. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Because you don't want to max out the pipes. Because the game has a glitch when you max out the pipes. So you got to get the whole thing primed first and then get it to cycle back around on itself. Do you put a buffer in for the water coming back? So the water is going to come back into a buffer and then go back into the system. Yeah, it can't go back to the bin. Yeah, I could do that because then I can just copy it. Because you've already done the math on that one, right?
Yes.
So I could just... And it's based on what?
Two more. I'm just taking one. That's okay.
Well, this is the same bauxite that you had coming in before. But then again, this doesn't matter. It's only going to take what it can take. So... Alright, let me go find a train, because I don't want to have to run this whole way. I'm not going to make a train. I'm all gonna... Oh, didn't mean to do that. That was dumb. Oh, goodness. Oops. Yes, I'm gonna have to hop off of here and go check on the kids. So let me get back there and we'll see. You're still here. You're still standing. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, that's the one. Elton John. Ah, details. Standing, laying. You're present. All right. You're watching with your eyes closed. Typing with your eyes closed too, right? All right, so this is okay. So these two are the same. These three are the same. Hmm? Gotcha. Okay, so you had two in here. And this is the next one. I mean, that's all right as long as, the bin's... No, the bin's full anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this... And then this is aluminum solution. The aluminum is coming in here. Oh, coal. No, I know it's a pain in the butt. You're watching with your eyes closed, totally. Okay, so this needs liquid metal. You okay? The what? Yay! Okay, so we need two of these suckers. And they're going to feed into here. And then this is a fluid builder for this. Okay. And this is a bigger one. Why'd you put two buffers on here? Ah, okay. So I'll just put a big one in. And then this is water, which is going to feed all the way back around. And Okay, so this feeds in into here. Yeah, that's okay. And then this one is set to 235. VE. $235. Yeah, I bet you're sleepy. Does not surprise me at all that you'd be sleepy. Alright, how many are feeding this? Just 3 of them on a Mark 1? Yes, go take a short power nap. I'm gonna hop off of here and go see what shenanigans my kids are up to. Even though it's like 10:30 here, almost 10:15 here. And they should have been in bed and asleep like an hour ago. Good night for me. Good morning for you. I'll be back on tomorrow. Or later today for you. But yeah, go get some sleep. Bye. Alright, I'm gonna hop out of here. I'll be back on tomorrow. We're gonna say tomorrow night. We're gonna do some night streams, I think, for a little bit. So, 9 Eastern Standard, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.